Before you start reading this, you should get a tissue since Susan Tully's current appearance at the age of 57 could make you cry. You recall her as the youthful, attractive star of EastEnders and Grange Hill, a talented young performer whose on-screen persona seemed to portend future glitz. However, Susan's reflection in more recent pictures conveys a different message, one of struggles waged in private and a fortitude put to the test by life's most trying circumstances. Susan's journey serves as a reminder that while fame fades, compassion must persist, so continue to watch through every unvarnished detail, especially the last image that reveals her hidden troubles. It all came to light when photographers captured her strolling through a park in London wearing trousers and a basic grey sweater, her shoulders bent against a cool wind. Her face, which was once as flawless as porcelain, now has dark circles under her eyes, which once gleamed with youthful hope, and lines etched by worry. Instantly, social media was ablaze with posts asking, "Is that really Susan Tully? And what happened to her?" A picture that seemed more like a representation of tiredness than of popularity made those who grew up witnessing her teenage fame gasp. Susan disclosed a year-long fight with autoimmune disease that left her exhausted and unable to carry a cup of tea, let alone learn lines, in her first public remarks since those photos went viral. In a tearful Instagram video, she admitted, "I went from auditions to 4 drips. There were days when I was unable to get out of bed." The world-shocking pictures were shot during one of her first outdoor walks following a demanding course of treatments. Each step was a success and each breath was a triumph. As if revisiting a world she previously knew so well, Susan is seen in those early morning photos sitting on a park bench with a thermos of herbal tea in hand and gazing at the dew-dropped grass. She insisted on post-treatment walks to remind herself of life beyond the hospital, according to her trainer, who subsequently posted behind-the-scenes video. As she fakes a smile for oncoming riders, you can hear Susan mumble, "I'm still here," in the uncut audio. Fans are coming together in response to that silent promise. Thousands of people left supportive comments in her posts, while innumerable strangers offered words of encouragement and shared their own recovery stories. However, the afternoon photos, which show Susan at home, in front of a mirror, finger tracing a faint scar on her arm from a medication port placed, intensify the heartbreak. Her eyes are clouded with exhaustion, and her lips are pressed into resolute lines in her reflection. This unvarnished self-image felt like the hardest part for an actor who is accustomed to changing into personas. One fan said, "I didn't recognize her, but then I noticed that she was fighting. Nevertheless, there are moments of victory amidst the suffering." Pictures taken in the early evening show Susan stretching gently in a therapy pool at her neighborhood health facility with water up to her shoulders. Her cautious yet resolute posture brings her one step closer to regaining the power she once took for granted. In a little video, she tells the therapist, "I never thought I'd be happy to swim again," with a modest but contagious giggle. Online, users applaud that laughter, saying things like, "You deserve every joyful stroke," and "Keep fighting, Susan." If Susan's story touched you, here are some ways you can help. Ask someone you know who is dealing with a chronic illness. Share this video with #StandWithSusan, and think about making a donation to autoimmune research organizations that support therapies and treatments. Because it is our combined light that lets a cherished star return to the world she has worked so hard to rejoin during her darkest moments.